What up, what up, what up? Double M's, this your boy Keys.
And it's your girl Mandy. Ow, ow.
And we back
with another video.
Yeah.
And this time we are doing oysters for you guys again. We did oysters a few months ago, but we wanted to eat them again. You know, we gotta get in here while these our months are here, okay? March, April. And then, you know, summertime come, we can't be eating these things now. But hey. So we're gonna get into this what?
Blessing section.
All right now.
Most loving and gracious Father, thank you once again for blessing us with the opportunity to spend this time with our friends and loved ones. Add a blessing unto them and their loved ones. And also add a blessing unto this food and be nourished to our body. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Y'all, I got some garlic powder here. I got some complete seasoning. I got some, I got 2 garlic powders. I don't know what I got. We got lemon pepper seasoning. And I got some jalapeno peppers I'm going to be putting on my oysters with my favorite hot sauce, Crystals. I was in Publix and I was struggling to find this Crystals hot sauce. It was hid, y'all. But they had the little bottle. So I said, you know what? I have to take what I can get. So I give me some big balls from Walmart. And we got that sriracha, which is really good on the oysters too.
Sriracha, some red pepper, relish, and that tiger sauce. So yeah.
That tiger sauce is good, y'all. I tried some of that. I'm gonna get me a few of these crackers out. I'm ready to max on these oysters, y'all. I'm putting a little garlic powder on now. I just love that garlic taste. I wanted some mixed garlic, but we ran out. Doing seafood boils, honey, you run out of mixed garlic real quick. Real quick. Don't take long. It's already smelling good. Slide jalapenos right on up in there. It smells good too. Y'all gonna get y'all a bite. Gonna get you a bite of that right there. Deliciousness.
You damn Wingstop lemon pepper oysters.
My bad, y'all. Here, y'all want some y'all want on the cracker? Here you go. Well, let me get some of that lemon pepper seasoning. That took the oyster to a whole nother level with a jalapeno on there. Deliciousness. That Crystals hot sauce. Y'all. This is so good. That's what I like about oysters. You can be so creative with them. You can eat them charbroiled, baked, fried, raw. Dude, this is so good. Never go wrong with an oyster. Some people don't like oysters and mussels and clams and things like that, but honey, I love it. What's your favorite way to eat oysters? Let us know in the comments.
That's if you eat them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for those who eat oysters, what's your favorite way to eat these?
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it,
What you want? Jalapenos?
yeah.
You gonna love this. They're good on them.
You need a jalapeno on the top.
So good.
So you got lemon pepper, sriracha, and sweet pepper relish with jalapeno. And they look good, y'all.
Get off my meat.
I'm gonna have to take a picture for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Chef Keezy. Y'all know with the cooking with keys.
You good. Okay. We got some lemon too, y'all. I'm gonna put some lemon on my oysters. Just a little bit, you know. Just give it that little zest. We got lemon pepper seasoning, and I put a little lemon on there. You want some lemon?
I got some.
Oh, you got some? Okay. See, he already on it. Give me some more jalapenos. Some more of those. We hope everybody's been doing wonderful. And we hope you've been enjoying the videos. I see the views been going up on our videos. That lemon. Oh my God. I'm making like I'm eating some tropical oysters over here, y'all. That might be a thing. Yeah, y'all finna max. The oyster meat good. Let me get me a few more of these. So y'all know we gotta top it. We don't want to sit here and just be not saying nothing to y'all. But we is enjoying this food. And y'all do be complaining when we don't start eating, so I don't want to hear nobody saying they ain't saying nothing. It be one or two people. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Oh, garlic powder, yes, yes. And one of the topics we're going to talk about, you said, was basically what one of the subscribers asked us to talk about.
That's one topic.
So we're going to give y'all a shout out. The person who give us a topic going to get the shout out. And I believe tonight's topic comes from, what's her name?
I got to look in there because that person, I ain't writing their name down. That's her name.
Chari Pope? Is it Cherie Pope?
Her thing that she asked was, when you're in a relationship or you're married. People that's not married living together versus being married living together.
So she's asking, is there a difference? What are the pros and cons basically to someone who's married living together and someone who is single, basically in a relationship but not married? How is that? Well, we've done both. We've lived together while we weren't married for years, and then we got married. So you tell me what you think about that.
Yes, it's a difference. It's a difference than going together, being boyfriend and girlfriend, and living together than being married and staying together, because there's a lot of things that you have to, as far as when you're married, you put up with and work through. But when you're not married, be it as it may, you don't have to put up with it because you're not married. You know, you're free to leave, come and go, and if that particular person wants to put up with that, so be it. If not, they don't have to, the coming and going as you please, because that's not irrelevant in a relationship if you're trying to progress and moving forward to marriage. But long as you're not married, hey, it's not a free-for-all, or you're free to disrespect and things of that nature. You're not. But there is no, binding things that you have to do as a marriage, so to speak, because you can go on and say, hey, in a marriage nothing's really binding. But if you want to keep your marriage and go, keep your, going by those positive vows and everything like that, then you go by that. But yeah, not being married, I think you don't have to really stand by those particular points that they have for being married, just because you've been together for a long time. Even if there are kids involved, and you see that all the time. But if kids are involved, is best, and I think it makes a good person. I'm speaking on the man part, is for you to take care of what you produce. So that's without getting too far into it. I want y'all to comment.
I think the difference is for me, is when you're dating somebody, you don't take things as serious all the time. When I say take things as serious all the time, it's like when there's no guarantee on the table, or you don't know there's a future for marriage or anything like that with somebody, you tend not to be so caught up. Sometimes you just tend not to be so caught up in a relationship if you don't really know what the future holds. But when you get married, it's different, because like he said, now you're creating a union, and you're saying before God that, hey, we're going to do X, Y, Z. If you are a Christian, then those values and those things will kick into play when you start getting angry with the person, or you start feeling like this marriage isn't working, or this relationship is, draining me mentally, physically, or you feel like you got more drive and ambition than your partner do, or your partner feels they're more outgoing than you are. You know what I'm saying? It's just different things like that. But you start to consider, okay, I want to work on this because this is my marriage I'm talking about. Versus in a relationship, And don't get it twisted, because some people in a relationship feel like, hey, just because I don't have the title of marriage and I don't have any paperwork on this relationship doesn't mean I don't treat it like, you know, something that I care about, because I do care and I do want it to work. And there are people who aren't married who work on their relationship a whole lot better than some married people. So, you know, we can't really say that, but I would say the difference in living together when we were dating, for us, we did a lot more going out, just a lot more having fun, you know, during the dating process. But I think when you get married, you start getting into a routine and you have to catch that. That routine, ritualistic type living, you know, it really does get on the married people a lot harder than the people who are out there dating or in a relationship and they're, you know, getting to know each other in the beginning stages. When you start living together as a couple who's not married, it can create problems in the beginning too, because like I said, everybody's an individual before they were a couple, you know. And with marriage, it's no longer me building my life, it's no longer him building his life. We are now building us a life, you know. So yeah, I definitely agree with him that there are differences. And it's also your perception too. If you like he was saying, some people have a perception where I ain't your wife, I can do what I want to, go as I please. You ain't got to answer to you. And then you got some married women that do it like that too. And it's creating all kind of problems in their home, you know? So
that's why you have some, I'm going to call it old fashioned, you have people saying, analogy, don't get the horse before the cart, or
putting the cart before the horse,
or whatnot, or don't go around playing house, you know. So if you're playing house, why not go on and go full force and do this whole thing? But we know many of couples, even older, that have done that. And in the course of that, excuse me, in the course of that, you know, if something happens, or if you had kids from that person and you decide to leave, and y'all have a house together and you're worrying about the houses in both people's name and this, that, and the other, do you know that even if you're not married and you go to court, the judge is going to look at that as y'all being married because of the long-term relationship that you had? And either particular spouse are required to be taken care of the way they was taken care of within the marriage.
However, they was accustomed to be taken care of.
Yeah. So to be married, y'all got kids and y'all been together for a whole, it ain't just child support. I'm talking about, it's like y'all binding marriage because you've been together so long.
And then you be thinking that, oh, I ain't got to do this and I ain't got to do that because you ain't got no papers on me, ain't got no papers on you. But sometimes you're at the discretion of that judge, and that judge perception of y'all relationship.
Yeah.
You know, this brings up a good topic too, because Nene Leakes was on The Real, and I guess on her segment on The Real with the ladies, her and Jeannie Mai was like kind of like basically having a moment where it was like, girl, I see you. Girl, I see you. And they were talking about paying alimony. And I guess Jeannie Mai was ordered to pay alimony to her ex-husband, Freddie, or whatever, who's now, you know, married to a new woman and has a new child and everything like that.
Oh, she not married anymore.
No, they got a divorce. Remember, they got a divorce, and supposedly, supposedly he had cheated on Jenny with the woman he's married to now, and how it all found out. The lady got pregnant.
Vietnamese or Chinese?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, if you watch The Real, Jenny was always talking about how she loved black men. You know, she was always indicating things that she wanted that Freddie didn't want. Like, he wanted kids, she didn't want kids. And I guess she thought that maybe at the time they were just so in love with each other, he thought her mind would change about that. But she didn't want kids. She was really adamant about that, and she didn't want them. So he ended up getting another relationship, I mean, I don't know all the gist of it, but he should have probably, he should have ended the one with Jenny before he got with this other lady. But he started seeing this other lady, and I'm assuming that him and Jenny was already separated for quite some time. And the lady got pregnant. He was already in the course of wanting to marry her and things like that. So I think either he's going to marry the lady or he's already married. I'm not sure, but I know him and Jenny's divorce was recently settled. So probably not married yet, but going to get married to the new lady. Anyways, they was talking about paying alimony. And I like what Nene Leakes said. She said she didn't mind paying Greg alimony because her and Greg started off way before she ever made it. You know what I'm saying? And Greg was there with her, helping build her up to the point where she got to. So she said in her situation, she didn't mind paying Greg alimony. She felt the price they wanted her to pay him every month was reasonable. It wasn't. She felt like he deserved that. And then, of course, they got remarried. But she said now this time they have a prenup in place. She didn't have a prenup in place the first time when she got divorced. And so Jenny was saying, yeah, in that situation she understood. But she said in her situation she didn't feel like she should have had to pay Freddie any alimony because he was already a wealthy man when she married him. He, I'm pretty sure, had way more money than her or something like that. But she still had to cut him a check. She got the house, the $1.2 million home they owned in California. And she had to cut him a one-time alimony check. And I guess in the blogs, the beef arose because the new girlfriend got on there and said, still waiting on the alimony check. Like, you getting on the real saying you paying alimony, but you ain't paying nothing. I bring that up to say this. I know it was a lot, y'all. It was a lot.
Yeah.
As Darius would say, it was a lot.
I don't watch that, so
I just caught the clip. Y'all just caught the clip of it.
It put me in there like, wow.
Yeah, I just caught a clip of it today.
That's a lot of drama.
That is a lot of drama, and it's been going on for a while. It's been going on for a long time. This is nothing new. And so
that's good with that complete seasoning.
Ain't it? I told you that complete seasoning. That's what I wanted because I'm like, I know that's gonna set it off. That complete seasoning is a bomb. It has everything in it, you know.
And you need that.
Let me get that. Let me get that bag. Trying to put on his side.
You need the jalapenos on there because it kind of cut the fishy taste.
Yeah, it do. And that's why I like the lemon in that. Let me put one there. And so, what I was saying about that was that I feel like some people are in relationships, you know, whether married or just dating with people they don't really care about anyway. And that's why, you know, you'll have people in relationships or in marriages or whatever, dating and doing things a certain way because they already don't care. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say they don't care is because it is the truth. Because when Nene said she didn't mind paying Greg alimony because she felt like, you know, we started off in the beginning when I didn't have nothing. That was honest. That was real what she said. And she didn't mind paying it to him. You know what I'm saying? And I would be the same way too. You know, me and Keys, we trying to build something together. It don't work. He don't want to be here no more, whatever the situation may be. And I have to pay him. Yeah, and I have to pay. Shut up.
That's what kills me. That's what women. And I'm just not saying
what
this.
What kills you? You alive and breathing right now. Ain't that killing you?
I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just saying because you know everybody think, oh yeah.
I was using their situation as an example.
Yeah,
like if you didn't want to be here and I had to pay you alimony, I wouldn't mind. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind paying it. You know what I'm saying? When you know somebody has been good to you, they have been there for you. And now you're in a rough patch where you just can't seem to get along. Yeah, what's wrong with paying alimony? She paid him alimony, they ended up getting right back together. You know what I'm saying? But in Jenny, my situation, I kind of get what she was saying about how she didn't feel she should pay him anything. But I feel like in that relationship, Jenny, you knew he wasn't somebody you wanted to be with anyway. Because then just recently, they posted pictures in the vlogs and on Instagram, her and Young Jeezy together. That's really what you like.
My thing is, I think, look how that worked. She divorced him, got back together. We talking about, I'm catching back up with the Nene links because something just hit me in my head. she did that so she could do
The prenup.
The prenup. Wow, man. That speaks volumes. You know, let me do this and then get back, and then I can set it up where if anything happens now, he gets nothing.
I don't think it's that he gets nothing, but I think there are terms and stipulations, and I think he also agreed to that too because he knew only them two know what was going on behind the scenes. And then you got to think about this too. Greg already had a family before Nene, so who knows if that's playing a part of why she's doing what she's doing. Who knows? Thank God in our case we ain't got none of that going on. I ain't got time to be trying to.
And at the end of the day, with me, whatever happened, we just split it down the middle. Just, hey, it don't, it's just stuff, man. I don't know with those other people.
Right.
I know as for me and mine, matter of fact, we're not going anywhere, so it ain't even a reason why I should say split it down the middle, because we ain't gonna have to split nothing. Well, wow. That is something though.
But people feel that way, and you know, it's sad that money changes the dynamics of the relationship, just like people's perception of the relationship, whether they're married or whether they're just dating. You know, it all ties in. It's all about perception, how you see things, because there are some couples who aren't married, and I'm telling you, they have the most loving relationships, the most respect for each other.
Yeah, some better.
Some better than married people. Yeah. Mhm.
And then not to,
What's so good, y'all?
Not to change the subject, but I am changing the subject.
Okay.
So we had someone that said, I'm gonna call it, they had been big and small.
Oh.
Ooh, Papa, don't hit me no more. Kind of thing. I'm not gonna say a name, but we was talking about the movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman when we asked y'all to send the comments in, and they went on to say that they had been drugged out like that. As a matter of fact, they had been drugged out naked. Now, when I was, I'm gonna say about 12 years old, between 11 and 12 years old, we stayed in the downtown area in the duplexes. And I seen a guy, he grabbed his wife or the lady and threw her out the apartment. And she was butt naked. I was like, oh my gosh, you was distraught.
Yeah, what made you so mad?
You wasn't even, I wasn't even over there as a kid, but it scared me.
Because what could make you so mad to do something like that to somebody, you know? It's really sad.
So,
it's crazy.
You know, it was crazy. I seen one of the neighbors run out real quick and gave her a blanket to wrap around her, and the dude came out and tried to fight the lady for giving her a blanket.
Wow. He was sick and deranged. He was definitely sick and deranged. And that's just a mean spirited man. You should never want to be a mean spirited man. You get an attitude that drops a dime. You angry all the time, because those kind of men will eventually beat on you. They will. They'll eventually beat on you and hurt you, because they got too much anger built up, and they're not releasing it anywhere. Because to throw a woman out naked and then get mad at another woman for giving her blanket, you was a woman hater. Like, what's wrong with you? That's sad.
I don't think it's a bone in my body that could ever do that to anybody. I ain't got that much in my mind. They even had the audacity, man, to even come up with. And some guys will say, "Oh, you soft. You can't." I don't know. You call
No, you weak doing something like that. Any man telling me you soft because of that, you weak. You weak. He the one that's soft.
Yeah.
That's because you around here fighting women, you ain't fighting no man. You ain't putting no man out like that.
Yeah.
Stripping him out his clothes and throwing him out butt naked. Do a man like that. Then I might have to look at you like, oh, okay, you the man, okay.
I don't know about calling him the man. I'ma still think he weak.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I would like to see him try that on a man who will beat his tail. That'll put them things upside his head. That's what I'm talking about.
Of course.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know no man.
I ain't telling him going to no boys. I'm going to a man who'll put them things upside his head, trying to take him up out his shirt and out his clothes. I want to see you do that to a man.
I don't know no man that's going to allow you to
just try them like that. Yeah, but it is some sick-minded people out here, and like he said, not to veer too far from the subject, but that's horrible. That's something. That's very frightening to see a woman get done like that. You know, a lady in the comments, she hit me up, and just a sweet person, and I'll keep her name private. But me and her was talking, and she was just telling me about she could relate to our video where we talked about you know, could you leave abruptly? And sad enough, you know, the man she was in a relationship, he left abruptly, left their daughter in the house unattended, and just left. Just left. So, you know, sometimes you don't think people can do stuff, but they can do stuff. And like I said, it's all about perception, how you perceive things. If you in a relationship, you know, me and Keys was in a relationship for 6 years. We were in a relationship for 6 years, unmarried, not married at all. And it worked because we both valued the relationship. We both loved each other. We had a lot of love for each other. And we cared about the relationship. And even though we had hard times and we were getting arguments and disagreements, we were able to work through them because we cared. We cared just like we were married. That's why we ended up getting married, because we came to a realization, I don't want to be with anybody else. You don't want to be with anybody else. What we waiting on, you know? And I know at times it felt like I was putting pressure on Keys, but as a woman, you just kind of like want to know. And I kind of felt like he loved me. He wanted to marry me, but I know he wanted to do it in his own time. He would ask me when he was ready to ask me, and he did, which was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to be settling and just tolerating people.
Yeah.
You want to be somewhere in a relationship because you want to be there, whether you're married or whether you're not married.
Yeah, you want to know that relationship is progressing.
Because being married won't make the relationship better. If it's already going through its turmoil and you can't stand each other now, it ain't gonna make it better because you go down the aisle, you go to the courthouse and say I do. It's not. I see people do that all the time, get married.
Especially if you ain't settled the differences or talked about that situations that y'all going through, or seek help.
A counseling or something, yeah.
For to talk about certain situations.
Because you know how people be in a relationship for a long time and then for instance, like the guy cheating on the girl or something like that, then the girl put pressure on him, we need to get married. Getting married won't make him stop cheating.
And there's people out there that's not getting marriage counseling before marriage. And that stuff hurting them. If you had a basis or a foundation to fall on, you know, through that, some of this stuff wouldn't take place.
But I know getting married versus dating somebody, it won't make a difference if you guys aren't the difference in the relationship. It won't make a difference.
Some things are just black and white. You can see it. You can see it with the microscope of your own eyes. But you fail to want to take heed to it.
It's so true. What's on up? It's so true, y'all. So when I say, you know, with dating, I feel like with dating, you just do a lot more activities together. You're more in like, it's almost like you're in a honeymoon phase, you know? You're in the honeymoon phase of a relationship. You're still learning each other. You're happy to be there with each other. You know, it's fresh. You probably, you know, having sex all the time. You know, just all kind of little stuff. Oh, I got an extra one right there for you. Look at that. I figured I had one in here that I hadn't ate. Those all gone. And yeah, but it's important that when you get married that you get out of the ritualistic behaviors and get back to, you know, what we were doing when we were dating. We just been, you know.
I'm making a mess over here.
Always. I'm making a mess over here. Like that's me. My little Tonka bag. Clean up my little Tonka bag. Little Tum, you made a mess? He don't answer me because I'm calling him Tum. You got hot sauce on your little nose. Yeah, but yeah, that's why we should start going back doing date night and things like that, because man, you start feeling like, dang, we can't just be sitting up in the house on our days off. We just can't be looking at the TV or watching YouTube, or we got to get some activity going outside of, working on our business and other things that we got in the works outside of YouTube. We got to be working toward our marriage and our relationship, doing activities, fun stuff, taking trips. I couldn't imagine just sitting in the house and we just doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start getting that ritualistic behavior and routine, it play out, it play out. What's going on here in this relationship. So I'm definitely happy that we start, checking ourselves on certain things we were noticing about ourselves and just getting out doing fun activities together, Getting back to what got us together in the beginning. Cause you'll see it. You'll see people with pictures when they were dating, and they be out and about at restaurants, events, and on trips. And then you'll slowly but surely see that married couple just, you don't hardly see no pictures from them. Everybody in the house. The only time you see them taking pictures is when it's special occasions, somebody's birthday. You can't never let the relationship get that far left, man. You can't let it get that far left. You gotta stay in tune with what's going on and pay attention. Definitely gotta pay attention. You guys, we don't want to ramble on or hold you up. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, thumbs it up, thumbs it up, thumbs it up. It were very good one. We're going to definitely do another oyster mukbang because it's like the meat is so good and he slides down. I can just eat more food when I eat oysters, Like, we'd have some chicken or something up here, I'd have been 1-2 legs in, I'm done. But oysters, baby. I got it in. So make sure you thumbs up the video, thumbs it up,
thumbs it up, y'all, thumbs it up.
Make sure you hit us in the comments. We talk bad. We gonna talk to you. We gonna get your bag.
Holla at your boy. Holla at your girl. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all the content, all the videos that we have in store for you. Hey, if you're a new subscriber,
welcome to Double M Kingdom.
Welcome. All of y'all, we love y'all.
And we'll see you in our next video.
You know it. Yeah.